So what's up, guys? Today I just wanted to say thank you for 400 subscribers. It's definitely a big milestone. I did not think I would get with this channel. It's just a channel I kind of just like, first I was having fun with until I actually was like, okay, I can actually make something out of this. So it's really fun just to connect with people of like minds that like the Steam Deck, like gaming and stuff like that as much as I do. So it's definitely something I wanted to say thank you for, because I did not think I would actually get here with this channel. So before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you for the views, likes, comments, and the 400 subscribers, because that's a dope milestone. So let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about the 3DS. This is like a 3DS showcase, showing you guys like the different ways that I like to play it, with the different screens and all, showing you that, and showing you my top 5 games on the 3DS. So let's get into it. When it comes to the 3DS on a Steam Deck, my favorite way is to play this is actually on the desktop mode, because I can use my thumb pad to click down at the bottom on the dual screen. And I know you can use your finger, but I'm just more of, let me just use my thumb pad. I guess it's just more of a preference. So I usually play my Citra emulator on the desktop mode. The different ways you can play this with your dual screen. If you go to your view and go to your screen layout, you can change it to single screen. I'm not sure why you'll play like that, because you still need your second screen. But just to show you, just for video's sake, you can go to a large screen, have your smaller one down in the corner right here. You can have them side by side, or my favorite, you can have them on separate windows, which you can use for a monitor. You can always change it to upright as well. And also you can swap screens on whichever view that you already have them on. So I'm gonna show you how it looks on a monitor. Okay, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my dock. I'm gonna connect this to the Steam Deck, and then I'm going to connect the dock into the monitor I have at the bottom. Okay, so as you see, I finally got it set up. It looks actually really dope like this, but I think if anything, I will probably switch the view. I'm gonna try to do that actually right now. Okay, so this will probably be my most favorite way to actually play. I didn't really think it would look so cool. Like I said, this is my first time trying it. So as far as like the games on here, I can do a quick showcase of my favorite games on here. First of all, we all know that, well, you should know if you're a 3DS or Nintendo fan, Zelda is definitely one of the best games probably like ever freaking made. Um, and on the 3DS, it's just that much better because the graphics have been upped. There's actually ways on here to make them even more better if you download textures for the 3DS, the Citra emulator, to make them look really amazing. Um, but yeah, so definitely pretty much any Zelda game on here is pretty dope. My favorite is either this or Majora's Mask. And to make life easier on the 3DS, I did change a few of the buttons around to make them a little bit better. Um, I switched the A and B button because I'm so used to the controls on the Steam Deck that I just switched them to the corresponding button on the Steam Deck. So I made B the actual B and A the actual A. I just got a little confused when I was playing games like this, especially like Zelda and Mario. They use the A and B button a lot, so it was just helpful for me to switch those things around. But yeah, this is the first game. Zelda, definitely check it out. Definitely one of my most favoriteest games of all time. This is probably my most favorite game of all time, but the Zelda genre is the most favorite. So the second game that we're gonna get into is definitely a really good game. I'm surprised how good this game is. Super Mario 3D Land. I am like honestly obsessed with this game. I mean, I like Mario, but I've never been like that much of a big Mario fan like that. But playing it on the Citra, the 3DS on the Steam Deck, I don't know. This game has got like really fun. It's a really good time passer. I mean, you can never really go wrong with Mario. And out of all the Mario games I probably ever played, this is probably definitely one of my favorite, most favorite Mario games I've probably ever played because it's really just it's just simple, and I just died. I just died. Um, and I really like it on here because of the dual screens. Um, I'm surprised I've never played this because I've never actually owned a 3DS in my life. So that's probably why I'm so obsessed with the um the 3DS because I've never actually had one before. So playing it is just like, wow, this is what I've been missing the whole time. Because I'm not just saying like, oh, just because it's on the Steam Deck that it's dope. Like, I really feel like the 3DS was a really, really great console. And I'm sure anybody that's had one is probably thinking the same thing. Um, like in ways, like I like the dual screens like so much. That's just me preference. I I probably would like this more than my Switch, honestly. Like if I ever had a 3DS. And shoot, I mean, if it looked good as the Switch does, I mean, I like how the Switch has, two screens and all. But I mean, I like how the Switch has not two screens. I'm sorry. I like how the Switch has the controls that you can take off, but it's just something about the dual screens on here that I really, really enjoy. I just think that was like really, really smart and really dope, especially when it comes to you having a stylus. So this is the second game that we're checking out. Very fun. If you guys don't have it, check it out. It's definitely fun. It'll definitely be worth your time. And I just died again. The next game, I'm sure you probably could have already told because I've already said I was pretty much a Mario fan. Mario Kart. I believe this is 7. Yes, this is 7. This is one of those games like you have to play if you have a Nintendo system. I mean, if you have 64, 3DS, a Switch, a Wii, or Wii U, Mario Kart has never been like not fun. It's always been like a really dope party game, even like playing by yourself. I was so happy actually when when I played the arcade, when they actually had the arcade version at they have it at Zap Zone. I'm not sure if they have Zap Zones where you guys are at, but it's definitely a fun game you can play with your family. It gets challenging. I went on easy mode just because I wanted to play and I died on Mario so much. But Mario Kart, definitely check this one out. It's kind of really hard to explain like some of these games because they're kind of like old, so it's like it's not really much you can really say about them that people will already know. Hopefully, I mean, and I'm in first place. And you see at the bottom, you can see your map, see who's behind you or who's close. And I just got hit, but I'm probably end up winning this race, mostly because I put it on easy. But you guys get the gist of it, so check out Mario Kart. Definitely one of my other favoriteest games on the Citra slash 3DS. So the next game on here is definitely a great fun game to play. Star Fox 64. I like how when it was on the 64, it was just such a great game. You can change your controls to either one that you want to play with. I usually play with the new controls because I mean it's not bad. It's probably a lot easier anyway, since the way you're holding it. But not much. Well, actually, yeah, a lot has. I would say maybe not a lot has changed with this game, but then again, it has because it's just a whole different layout. And it's a lot more stuff to do, and it looks a lot better than what it used to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a stickler for graphics, so the 64 graphics to me were just fine enough. But on here, it's really fun. Um, Pretty much plays exactly the same. And I'm like, this is probably like the only like spaceship kind of game I actually play. I mean, I played a few actually newer ones, but I mean, there's, I hate to sound like this, maybe it's just me, but they're kind of like all the same. Get off my friend. So definitely a fun game to play. I think the only thing that I can say about playing a game like this is, you know, how it's supposed to be multiplayer. I haven't figured out how to play multiplayer on here. Like if somebody else has a 3DS, if it's even possible to do that. I mean, not a 3DS, but somebody else has like Citra. You can play like multiplayer Citra on here. I haven't really figured that out to see if that's possible. I'm sure maybe it is. You'll be surprised what some of the stuff can do these days. Um, but I guess only time will tell. But it's definitely something to look into if that's what you want to kind of get out of it. Because like I said, I think that is possible. I just never looked into it. So yeah, this is Star Fox 64. Very fun game. Check it out on your Citra. So the next game that I'm going to get into is a really good, fun time killer. This is Hyrule Warriors. I really like playing this game. I guess I can't pick free mode. I've actually played this game a few times on here, but every time I reset my Steam Deck or reset my emulations, I forget to save all my save files. So I'm stuck always starting over. But I mean, it's always a fun game, especially as a Zelda fan. It was something different. It reminds me of Dynasty Warriors, and Dynasty Warriors was a great game. So let's skip this cutscene so I can show you guys some gameplay. Yeah, so this is definitely like a good time killer. That's what I really like about the 3DS games. Like they're not hard. They're very easy, very fun gameplay to play. That's what I really like about this game right here because it's just fun and easy to play. A lot to do on here. You can kind of get lost in this and lose a lot of time, as you can kind of see. And it's a whole different outlook on the Zelda universe. Like I said, I'm a really big fan of I'm a really big fan of Zelda, so this is a whole different kind of outlook that I never seen Zelda actually do and pull off. And they actually have this game on different systems. I know you can play it on your Switch. I saw it on my Switch Lite. Um, I'm not sure if it's on the Wii and the Wii U. I'm sure it is if it's on the 3DS, of course. Um, I wonder if they'll actually make a replay of this game, like a number two or a remake. But definitely a great game to get because it's just fun. I mean, just hacking at enemies. You can use specials on here. If I'm not mistaken, you can play with Zelda. So it's like the only pretty much game you can play with Zelda on other than Smash Brothers in the Zelda universe. Um, so yeah, so check it. Oh, I do have a special. Um, yeah. The graphics on here are a little clanky, I think, because it's a 3DS. Um, so you can actually get this game on, if you guys are diligent enough to get it on your Wii emulator. Um, it might actually look a little bit better. But you guys check out that. Those are my 5 favorite games on the 3DS, and this is my 3DS showcase. Um, so I hope you guys liked the video. Check it out. You guys have any questions on how to configure anything? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this and what is your favorite emulator to play on the Steam Deck or just in period. So with that being said, hope you guys are staying safe, staying positive, and staying woke. And on that note, adios, peace.